beautiful soul, welcome to you guys. New moon pick a card. For this new moon, we are going to take a look what can you expect when it comes to this month or the new moon till the full moon. What kind of an energy does it bring? But before we do that, let me introduce myself. My name is Noraima from the Phoenix Star. If you are new to the channel, hi, welcome. I'm thankful you found me. If you like the vibration, don't forget then to subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a video. And if you're already part of the fam, the growing tribe, hey, love. Thankful that you're back again, fam. So yeah, we are going to take a look at the new moon now. If you are looking at the tropical or what the mainstream media is telling you where the new moon is, you will hear new moon in Sagittarius. But if you look at the Vedic or the sidereal, you look up and outside and you look up, then you know that the sun is in the Scorpio sign. So whichever you're looking at, we are going to check the energy for you when it comes to this upcoming new moon, the 23rd of November. Yes, it is. That being said, you have 3 piles to choose from. There are different categories that I'm going to talk about because we are going to have the collective reading. You can go for shuffling, you can go for the meditation, or you can go for your piles. So there is for everything timestamps down below, so it's easy for you to just click and go to whichever part of this video you are interested in. And if you just like to hang and chill with me and be like, you know what, Noraima, I like your vibe, I like your vibration, I'm gonna go for the full video. Honey, appreciate you. You're the real one. You really are the real one, and I'm thankful for you. I mean, if I'm sitting here, you can also sit with me. I'm reviving. Thankful. Thank you. So let me introduce the piles for you guys. For the first pile, you have this rainbow moonstone. This is your crystal that goes with your first pile, so the rainbow moonstone. And for the second pile, you have this clear quartz crystal. This is the crystal that goes for your pile. And this is then for the second pile. And then for the third pile, you have, I call it the angel crystal because I don't know the name of this crystal. So yet still nobody has told me what it is. So we are going with the name, the angel crystal. So this is then for the third pile. So I will give you guys 30 seconds, I wanted to say, but honey, I'm gonna go put my hand like this, or you can just click and go to the timestamp if you want to meditate, concentrate on the cards. 30 seconds meditation, timestamps are down below. But for now, I will go for the collective reading. So let's see what kind of energy can you expect when it comes to this upcoming new moon. So as some of you know, I will grab my phone at this moment because there I can look at the chart and tell you guys about the energy. So let's see. A new moon in, for some Sagittarius, as I said, and for some in Scorpio. So let's take a look for you guys when it comes to this new moon. First of all, I wanted to say the message that I was getting like this past few days. You guys know I will tell you the energy that I'm receiving, because if you like my vibration, that means we are on the same vibration, and you in your surroundings have noticed it also. But the message that I was getting today was really like a unicorn, like one of a kind. And what do I mean to say with that is that lots of people might have come to realize, or you as a person is a unicorn in somebody's life, and they are kind of like, You know, when a unicorn appear and then out of nowhere it disappears, and people be like, oh my God, that was really a really good person. That person that gave me what I needed to know in my life. Or, and that is what I'm getting, that lots of people have no idea that they are surrounded by unicorns, and that they are surrounded by a being, a higher being. And you yourself maybe have forgotten that you are a unicorn, you are a higher being, that people are attracted to you. Like, it's the unicorn energy is giving me the energy of effortlessly being kind, not being kind with an agenda or being kind because, hey, karma. No, effortlessly being kind because it's just in their blood. It's like, wow, that's effortlessly. And maybe you have noticed that the past few days or weeks, people were coming towards you with question, do you know this, or can you help me with that, or a solution. You will bring them a kind of a solution. That is really what I'm getting. Looking at the energy, the Vedic astrology, because as some of you know, I study the Vedic astrology. For people that knows about the Vedic astrology, you know then that we have this new moon in Anuradha Nakshatra. Yet still have to practice the announce how to say it. But this is the nakshatra of friends, of love, of devotion, intuition, and exploration and cooperation. So it's giving me that that energy has already represented itself a few weeks, 2 weeks ago, that so it's giving me that really that unicorn energy. I don't know how to explain it, but that is what I'm getting, that you might have come across a unicorn energy of a person, or you are the unicorn, like really a being that is like effortless being, so kind, so sweet, so generous, so nice. I don't know how to explain it, and doesn't want nothing for in return, doesn't even think of having something for in return. And people have just or come to you, or you went to somebody, without judgment, nothing. That is the energy. Like, there are so many people walking around that are unicorns, and lots of people fail to recognize them. And that is also what I want to say, is that by failing to recognize the kindness of a unicorn person, being, you will have your karma, because those unicorn persons, they are also the ones walking karma on this earth, is what I'm getting. Like, if you have just ill heart to them, or you might envy them, what kind of energy you have that isn't represented with love, you will come to realize. Let me just tell you, like, they turn around, they go, and you get the karma, because it's like you are, it's like God, the creator of all created, be like, so you judge one of mine? You judge one of mine? Do you think you can just judge them? Because the unicorn person are so innocent and just go about the day, and they get judgment of people that are in a kind of a egoistic seventh sense kind of a energy. So that is really what I'm getting, that now we are going to see lots of people getting their karma, or you will meet a unicorn person. The unicorn persons or beings are starting to kind of like being recognized. That is what I'm like to say it. Like, being recognized is what I'm getting. So, what more do I want to say about this energy for you guys is beautiful things though. Hidden things though. Some of us might get some lucky money coming our way out of nowhere. Something for your, just for you kind of a situation is what I'm getting. there might be some action that needs to happen, but action in the thing that you like and love is what I'm getting with that. So take action in the thing that you like and love. And not only that, it's giving me like luck is on its way, because the unicorns also bring luck. I don't know why I'm keep telling it's unicorn, because that's the energy that I was getting. That's really what I heard this morning, unicorn. And I'm like, unicorn, and then they give me the energy. So we are going to call it a unicorn. Okay, so luck, money is what I'm getting, will come some people's way. Good friendship, good connection, love for some of you. Like you might have a friendship that has been for a long time. It might evolve to become love, is what I'm getting for some of you. Definitely. And definitely for some of you, it might become love. That relationship, a partner, and if you are already in a relationship, you and your partner might, if you guys are best friends with each other, it's like two unicorns, it's two, like really, it's a great energy together. This is an energy of, let's evolve together, like we're passion with wisdom. Passion with wisdom is something that this is the energy. So if you are going to start something new, start it with something of a create, because the new start is definitely looking at this in Scorpio, and for some of you, Sagittarius. So it's giving me a new start, a new adventure in that kind of a way, going for something. But the action is there, but action with wisdom, capital wisdom, okay? Because, honey, even though we might be in a fire sign, or for the tropical, or if I might say it in Vedic, Mars rules kind of energy, we yet still have to keep in mind that this is actually, the Lord is Saturn, y'all. Saturn is looking at all of them like, you you called, I'm here. Okay, so watch out for that kind of energy. So knowledge with wisdom. And also we have also Jupiter that had went direct. So beautiful things. Jupiter is great. It's great that it's went direct. Okay, so I do hope this is a short kind of a collective reading this time. I do hope I could have give you some good information what you can expect. Now I don't know if I will continue filming today, because I live in the Netherlands and it's getting dark pretty early nowadays. It's not even 4 o'clock. And yeah, the sun is already going down. So I don't know how we're gonna do this, but I do wish to end this today. So let's go. For you guys, we have the shuffle, then the 30 seconds. For me, we are going to pile number 1. I will see you at the timestamps that you have chosen, okay, my love? You may go for 1 or 2 piles or 3 piles. It doesn't matter. Go with the one that pulls you in. Now, let's go. So, my lovely, beautiful pile one, let's take a look for you guys. You have chosen the rainbow moonstone as your crystal. Let's take a look. Let's see what can you expect when it comes to this new moon. I will start with the oracles first, and then we will take a look at the tarot and the rest of the cards. But your main energy, you have the Black Moon Lilith mystery. Okay. Together with ocean, ebb and flow. And you also have mountain, strength. Then you have fruition. Why did I mess that one up? I don't know. But then you also have clean it up together with there and now. Okay, let's get started. Let's see what it is that you need to know, my lovely, beautiful pile one. When it comes to this new moon, what I'm getting for you guys is it's something beautiful though. It's a beautiful in power feminine energy. Looking at the Black Moon Lilith, but this is an energy of oof. You need to watch out that you will not be distracted of people kind of like having the influence in your feelings and emotions. Okay, you have the harvest moon, full moon, and also Black Moon Lilith is giving me kind of like a new moon, and the ebb and flow talks about how the moon is the one that is kind of like orchestrate the ebb and flow of the ocean. So your emotions, your feeling is something really that you need to like keep steady is what I'm getting. Why? Because you are going to find out and see some people that are in your life right now that doesn't kind of like is at the same vibration as that you are, so they are triggering you. And here is where your emotions or feeling can kind of go like this, because it's like, will I go down on their level or will I remain where I'm at? So it's like this. It's giving me, looking at the Black Moon Lilith also, it's giving me, you know how other people now want to tell us what we need to do with our life and our body. Like that's the kind of a toxic energy that's going around nowadays. You need to don't entertain that. Don't entertain that. Clean that up. Remove that, because if people can really kind of like make you feel a type of way, that means that they have power over you, is what I'm getting. So you really need to stay steady looking at the mountain. Stay steady with your emotions and your feeling. Of course, you need to feel it, but you need to feel it more in an observation. Observe the people that are triggering you, because it has nothing to do with you. It has all to do with them. But why do they want to trigger you? What is it that you are doing where they be like, I don't like you doing this or this and that, or that doesn't fit in what my agenda is for you, kind of a way. Because then you can make a choice of what to do. Looking at the there and now also, it's giving me the same energy as the ebb and flow. So don't let those people kind of weigh you way where they want you to be. If you want to be on that high frequency, high vibration, don't give them power to make you go this low. Okay, that's very important, because right now you are going to see some people that do not belong in your life. Okay, so let's see, for your tarot cards you have, what is it with you guys' feelings and emotion, honey? This moon is gonna rock your world. Like, you have the Queen of Cups together with the Four of Cups in reverse, together with the the Death card upright. Now the death card, why I'm saying ooh, is because the death card is Scorpio, and if you look at the Vedic astrology, then you know that this is actually or the sidereal. You go outside and you look up, then you know that this is a Scorpio moon. So definitely a new beginning. Definitely. I do think you guys are going to turn kind of a cold, not in a bad way, kind of a cold, but more in a cold of that sounds like a cold, right? But no, not that. More in a cold way, as if standing in your power, like the black moon Lilith, standing in your power. And some of you are going to dip your feet more in mysticism. It's like working with energy. Some of you might have to clean your house spiritually, as in cleansing your energy so that you can move forward. But this is something that this energy, whatever it is that you want to do, you are eager to do it. You are really in the mystic world, may I say, because the Queen of Cups is also a water sign. So is Scorpio, is Pisces, and is Cancerians, the ones that sense and feel everything. A person doesn't have to tell you a lot. You are going to feel everybody's energy, but you need to understand what is yours and what not. And that is what I mean to say with don't let them go do this with your emotions, because you need to understand, really try to understand what is your energy. Because if you don't know what is your energy, every time a person comes at you, you might do this up and down with your vibration. And you guys, your spiritual team say like, no, you have to stay steady. Steady like a rock, steady like a mountain, okay? So the underlying energy for the Queen of Cups is the Magician. Definitely you have to stay steady. And for the Four of Cups, you have the Six of Cups. And for the Death card, you have the Chariot. What is this with this water sign? The Chariot is the Cancerian sign. It's also a water sign. So, honey, I don't know, but this is going to, your emotion is going to really go wild for this new moon. But if you look at the Magician, together with the Queen of Cups, you can work nicely with this. If you are somebody that works with mysticism or with astrology, whatever that it is, that's kind of like 8th house material, diving deep, getting to know human beings, how they do, or being a caretaker, a mother, or you are a cook. There is something of, how to bring the flavor. I don't know how to say it. Bring the flavor, bring the energy, bring some kind of a magic into something, so work with that. Instead of, especially if you are going to clean your house, clean it in really, I don't know how, because this is really a feminine energy, what I'm getting, but it's a feminine magical energy, and people that are spiritual or higher beings, or like this Black Moon Lilith, they know where the energy comes from. It has nothing to do with serving another person. It has to do with I am who I am, and I know who I am, and I know what I bring to the table. So, when men say, what do you bring to the table? Honey, I am the table. You have to say it like that. Honey, if it wasn't for me, you couldn't build that table, because where you came from is of me. In that kind of a power of, I know the magic of everything, every being. And if you are a male and you be like, oh no, but what about me? Same for you, my love. You actually have kind of right now, you are in a position that you can actually attach yourself to females that are empowered, but you can also see toxic females. You can see toxic men, toxic female. That this is for everybody, no gender specific. So you can actually view the energy of people, and with that you can create magic, because you kind of have looking, when it's giving me like the Matrix is what I'm seeing. This is like the film Matrix. You will see all the numbers, and they are showing me that. So I'm going with, you can see the codes and which one is for you and which one is not. Kind of like, that is where I need to be. That is not what you sense and feel everything, and then mama. So if you feel down with somebody, or if you feel kind of want to attack people, that's because that ain't you, and you was feeling good and fine. Don't go with that person, because that person is gonna bring you negative energy. So you guys, your spiritual team is saying clean that up. And I do think it has to do for lots of you with people from your past. If we want to move forward, if you look at the death card together with the Chariot, like the death card is something that needs to end. Definitely needs to end. So whatever, whomever, what kind of energy that is that isn't collaborating with you, or isn't bringing something forward, a new beginning where you want to be in life, and it's keeping you stuck, you need to end it. That's what this moon is saying. Because where you are going next is something victorious, something stable, something stern, something where you are in your power. And people that cannot embrace you and love you, being in your full power, you cannot get the fruition with that. Because they are continue letting you do this. Where you are going, we need your energy to be here. And not, today I feel like this. We are not seesawing our life through this. No, we are going where something is firm and stable. So you need to come to realize who is which and who's not. So for the hidden energy that this moon is bringing to you, my lovely, beautiful power one, and I'm saying hidden because the moon always hides something. You have the dragon, strength and wisdom. I was talking about wisdom with a collective reading, about how we are going to move forward, action taking, but yet we need to use our mind and our wisdom. So definitely something for you. Together with the chalice, rejuvenation and fulfillment. Hey. And then you also have great fortune. This card lately, it continue popping up for me. So if you guys are on my energy, I know it's also for you. Together with lovers, honey, where we going? And then you also have official person. Okay. I don't know what you've been doing, but hey, okay. So my lovely, beautiful pile 3, the hidden thing for you when it comes to this new energy, new moon energy, is that really there is some kind of a thing coming for you that will bring you fruition. For some of you, as I said also in the collective reading, love. Great love, beautiful love. And if you are already in a partnership, this is a partnership that you guys are the same and wanting to reach a kind of a goal with each other. So it's friends, being good friends, and also out of that comes love. That kind of energy this is bringing. So you guys, honey, listen, your guys' spiritual team is going to show you, as I said in a collective, the unicorn world. Like, let's get done with this mediocre play. You have been nice, you have been kind, you have been sweet, even when people wasn't with you. And now it's time for you to reap what you have sown. It's time for you to see the delicate, the beautifulness of people also. So it's now time for you to also come in contact with same people as that you are, unicorn people. But I'm not gonna lie to you, yet still you will see people on low vibration or people that are negative. But because you can see it as I said, with a matrix kind of energy, you can then make a choice what to do, where to go. But this situation right here is actually want to take you to a new chapter in your life. So that is why your guys, your spiritual team is saying clean it up, because we are going to use your knowledge and wisdom. We are going to bring you great fortune, and not only that, lovely people or your lover, but whatever that it is, for some of you has to do with something of an official person. So you might be or taking charge, being the leader of a tribe, or you might have something to do with somebody in power, I don't know, but it's nothing bad, because there is no bad card around it. It's kind of actually more as finally being who you are in your power, and your love will overflow with that. Now, for your tea leaves, you have crib, birth or conception of a child, or enterprise. Honey, something beautiful coming for you together with peacock. Be aware of great pride, okay? Stay humble now, okay? I know you be like, honey, I was waiting for it for a long time, and now I have to be humble. Just think of the people that weren't humble to you when they were. So I said it in the eclipse moon reading also, that the hourglass is now flipping, so everything was up is going down, and what's down is going up. But hello, you will also reap the karma if you at the end of the story, so stay humble, but not that they can take advantage of you. And then you also have red, sorrow over a loss. Now, nobody says this isn't going to be hard, because you are going to see things and people and that are not with you, or that don't want to see you win, and not only that, you are going to see people that you come to realize, I need to let you go also. Yes. And that's the most painful part, because this is that you are going to evolve or see things, feel things, and you are going to see how people you thought that loved you, or people you love, you are now going to sense and feel them, and you come to realize like, damn, I was your unicorn. As I said in the collective reading, you will really think like, oh, I was your unicorn in your life. You were not together with me a unicorn. You were actually only taking from me, or wanting to let me stay in that negative energy, so you are going to come to realize like, oh, you are not the type of person I should yet still hang around with if I want to evolve and go. So this is you coming in your power, but your power is asking of you to really don't take ish. That's the black moon Lilith. Doesn't take ish. Cut people's off. That's the Scorpio. Sting where they being stinged, okay? So my lovely, beautiful pile one deck. Well, yeah, pile one. I do hope I could have helped you guys. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe if you haven't chosen another pile. I will see you then on another reading of mine. Bye-bye. So my lovely, beautiful... Oh, wait a minute. This one is from pile one. So my lovely, beautiful pile two. You guys have chosen this clear quartz as your crystal. Let's take a look for you guys when it comes to this... new moon, what you can expect. Let's start with your oracle cards. Let's see what's the energy. I do not want to turn on the ring light yet, so I do hope you guys can see it well. I'm running against time, y'all. The daylight time. So let's see. You have Yacht, Destiny. Together with Ancestor, Generations. And then you also have lotus flowers unfold. I like seeing this because this lotus flower reminds me of the Anuradha Nakshatra that we are having the new moon in. And then you also have peace together with serendipity and also hunger. Oh, look at the colors of this reading, yeah. The color of the cards, like, it's beautiful. It's working nicely with each other. It's giving me the root chakra together with the seventh chakra and the heart chakra. So it's really, the ancestor is also the root chakra. So yeah. And the destiny cards also giving me, like, we come here already with a blueprint. So honey, are you ready? I don't know why, but that's the song I hear. Like, really, it's time. It's time for you to unfold something to do with your ancestral blueprint, your magic. I do think for you guys there is some kind of a power being awakened that you kind of like don't know you have, but it's coming. It's a release, a kind of you have done the work. Congratulations is what I'm getting for you guys, my lovely beautiful pal too. Like, really, you have done the work. It was a really hard work. It's given me that you have really done the shadow work to heal your ancestral patterns and stuff, because ancestral healing isn't something that will end. Your whole life you will have to continue working on yourself. We are a self project, that is why certain people come in our life to kind of like let us evolve in life. Now you are evolving and you have evolved of this chapter. So that is the reason why they are now going to kind of like give you a breathing moment where you will have the peace, and something beautiful will come out of it. And it is something of coming together with the same minded people as that you are, have the same value, same love, same kindness, great friendship, as we are in the Anuradha Nakshatra. So it's giving me that energy. So great friendship, great love in that way. So it's because you have done the work. You didn't stop growing. If you look at the lotus, you didn't stop growing because of the dirt that has been where you have been planted. You continue doing the work. That's why I was getting that blueprint. So now, because we all come here with a mission, and if you look at your cards, it's tell the story. Like, you came here with a mission, and what your destiny is, all you need to do is unfold it. And there are breathing moments in your life, and there are rewards in your life. So it's kind of like, level up, giving me Mario. So yeah, you are leveling up. Let's take a look at some tarot cards. Let's see. You have the Three of Pentacles together with the Emperor. Once again, the red color of the root chakra together with the Two of Cups. Honey, where we going? And then you also have the Ten of Cups. You done the work. I'm very proud. This is the moment, honey. Listen, they are just proud of you. Point blank proud. Okay, that is what this is. Point blank proud. And for some of you, I don't know if you felt drawn to pile 1. Go check that one out, because that Emperor is giving me the official person that they had a card of, that it's giving me so Once again, you have an official person here. So there is something of a connection of higher level people, yeah. it's it's giving me like you are kind of like going to take charge in your life. But looking at the emperor, it's giving me Aries, and we are I know for people that doesn't follow Vedic astrology, just go with me, love. Like we are in, as I said, Anuradha Nakshatra, ruled by Saturn, Mars energy, Scorpio, Mars energy, but this is also Mars, Aries, Mars. Okay, so it's giving me that energy, that fire energy. Now if you look at tropical, you will say, oh, it's Sagittarius, is also fire energy. Now the reason why I'm telling you this is because, honey, as I said in the collective, you might have the hunger, the drive to go and do whatever it is that you want to do, go for your destiny, but you have to use it and do it with your knowledge and wisdom. This is me tapping myself on my head. So you guys know, with your knowledge and wisdom, so use it wisely and you can have it all, because you have done the work. You have shown persistence. You have shown your drive. You have shown your collaboration, but you must not be eagerly hunger for it though. You need to watch out for that. But this is something beautiful. A beautiful collaboration, you sitting on top of your throne, knowing who you are, beautiful partners, if it is in love, business, whatever it is. Even if you are already having a lover, you and your love, everybody, your family, everybody will feel nice and good. Now for the underlying energy, for the Three of Cups, you have the Ace of Cups in reverse, together with the World card in reverse. Okay. And then you have the King of Swords upright for the 10 of Cups. Now listen, it's scaring you, and I can understand this. It's scaring you because you know why? If you have done the work, constantly working on yourself, and have seen people in your life that really like is ugly, or that do things for themselves, once this beautifulness come, you are going to doubt it though, because you have been in survival mode, fighting mode, dedication, achieving mode, and kind of detoxing yourself from toxicity mode, that it's weird to think that this could be it. Now this situation right here is your new beginning, but you are looking at it very skeptical. Not gonna lie, very skeptical, very businessy, very like, okay, the bigger picture. Let's look at the bigger picture, but you need to understand though, even though this is a new beginning, you have done the work. You know how to love yourself, right? You know where you make mistakes and where not. You know, for some of you, that often you might overgive yourself. Now, you guys, your spiritual team is saying, this what is coming towards you, you don't need to overgive yourself. You need to learn to know your cup is your cup, and what's falling over, that's what you will give. You need to, if you are a person that's overgiving yourself, you need to embrace the King of Swords, the energy of the King of Swords, of, hey, I am not going to overgive myself. I'm going to look at this more in a business mentality. I'm going to look at this in a bigger picture, like the Emperor do. So don't be, because by overgiving yourself, you're kind of showing your desperate need. Like some people, even if, because this is beautiful collaboration. It's nothing to do with, you have to overshow yourself. No, calm down. Too much sugar ain't good. We need to really in balance. Everything has a kind of a perfect taste. If you put too much of something in it, it isn't perfect taste anymore. It's kind of like taste like, no, I don't want to eat that. It's too salty, or it's too sweet. So really, If somebody comes at you really beautifully in balance, why would you be the one that is actually putting too much salt or too much sugar in this connection? It's kind of like, no, thank you. It's too sweet. You know, where if you are beautifully in balance, they'll be like, hey, that's my type of person. So here, this connection, this thing that is coming next, you don't have to overgive yourself. It's the same balance, same love as that you have. Whatever collaboration or people partnering, you know, it's everybody's happy and content. Look at all these cups, yeah. So don't overgive yourself. This is totally a new beginning. You have done the work for this reward. Now that this reward is here, claim your peace. Let it be your serendipity moment. Instead of thinking, oh my God, here we go again. Battle mode. Arm up, everybody. Like, no, you don't have to do that. Now, let's take a look at the hidden energy that you don't see coming, because the moon always hides something. So let's take a look what you can expect. You have water. Emotions are at their peak. Yeah, look at all those cups. You struggling. Together with wolf, beware who you trust. You already have that. You'll be like, that's my motto. And then you also have a privileged lady. I do hope you guys can yet see it because I don't want to put on the lights yet. Together with the main male. And then you also have a mature man. That emperor be like... I don't know who that emperor is, but the masculine energy is definitely in your reading. The feminine energy also, but it's giving me more authority figures, or somebody in power coming towards you. If you are a male and a female, or a male that is looking for a male, whatever have you, like, honey, it seems like it's coming. I don't know. And if for some of you, if you're looking for a privileged lady, it's coming. Whatever that it is. But the thing is, though, I do see, looking at the wolf and all this king of swords, this emperor, this mature man, the main male, it's giving me an energy of, you know, when you are in a triangle that's 3 people likes you, and you are the only female there, or the only person, or the only man, whatever have you. But there are 3 people coming at you, be like, this is mine. He's mine. You made a heaven once, but disgusting song. No. No, that song ain't good, y'all. No. And if this is your situation, listen to that song, like, he's mine, you made a heaven once, but I got him all the time. Hopefully that once was in the past, not when you were with them, you know. But yeah, guess what? Be aware who you trust. You'll be like, you see, Noraima, this is why I have this. This is why. Honey, this is why you need to know this. Because in reverse, it ain't good. In reverse, you are overgiving. So really, maybe that is the thing that you need to be aware of. Yes, you want love. Yes, you want that goal or that partnership or whatever this is. You may have it and you may get it, but it must not be that you be like, damn, once again, I felt for the wrong one kind of situation. No, if you love yourself enough, you know what you are worth, you know with who to work and who not. And guess what? You have 3 people. 3 people that want to work with you, but you need to figure out who's who. And that is when the King of Swords comes in, love. Look at the bigger picture. And that is why you had all those battlefields in your life. You see, we don't go through stuff in life just to go through stuff. Because once you look back, once you come to destination A, because we have to go through the whole alphabet, y'all, you'll be like, damn, I'll be damn. You finally finished that level, that chapter, and you'll be like, damn, I'll be damn. I went through it. And then you will go to the chapter B, and then you'll be like, sounds and seems familiar, this, and some of us don't see the red flags, so we have to learn how to learn about the red flags. And once you do, or even not even that, you have to learn about yourself, like, oh my god, what was I doing the whole time? Maybe I was overgiving myself, maybe I was putting too much sugar in this, or maybe I was too salty with it. Whatever that it is, it has teach you something. And now your chapter is ending. One, I don't know which alphabet letter you are at though, but the chapter is ending, and now you're going to another chapter. But the lesson of this new chapter, you must have learned it already in the other chapter that you come from. So I do hope you have pay attention. But whatever that it is, some good is coming. You just need to be aware who you trust, okay? Because beautiful people, if you look at all these cards, you have lots of people from the outside coming towards you. 3 of Pentacles. 2 other people that are looking and admiring you and your work that you are doing. I don't know who this emperor is, but it might be you, it might be somebody else. I don't know, but looking at the main man and the mature man, I mean, that masculine energy, I do think this King of Swords is you though. And then we have the 2 of Cups, another partnership, you and another person, and then we have the 10 of Cups. It's like a whole family reunion. I mean, people. So you just need to figure out who's which and who's not. Now, for your tea leaves, you have haystack, karma. But I'll be like, karma. Okay, but karma, you will reap what you have sown, honey. If you are my vibration, you are my type of people, I know you will sound good, because if this is what you are going to reap, that means you have done good. And that's the thing. I have been telling this also in the collective reading. So, yeah, check the collective reading out. And then you have also wall, misunderstanding. Now, I don't know, but it's the 2 time I'm getting this one comes, but not in this reading, in another reading. But I've seen it a lot, is what I'm trying to say. But watch out for misunderstanding. Watch out that you don't cut people's head off, being in protection mode, So really trying to understand the other side of the story also before you make a judgment. Because karma. Okay. And then you also have Ram. Once again, Aries, y'all. So a Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. Is this you or is it somebody that's coming towards you? Is it maybe the Emperor? Ciao. Don't be too hungry to go to get it, y'all. Use your knowledge, use your wisdom. I told you, like, really, we might be wanting something, but we need to be smart at it. We need to use our wisdom. I mean, you haven't got the lessons for nothing, okay? So there is definitely something you need to be aware of. But, I mean, if the food tastes salty or too sweet, skip it. There is something that will be perfectly for you. So what do I mean to say with that is, if you come to see who this person is, let me turn on the light. So yeah, back to you. If you come to see who this person is that is acting kind of a salty, or whatever, that you be like, then that's the person you need to be aware of. That's the person you should not trust. So really look at the bigger picture, continue moving where you want to go, because there are lots of beautiful people coming your way and you will have serendipity moments. But not everybody is for you, okay? But you just need to figure out who's there though, okay? So my lovely, beautiful deck 2, pile 2. I do hope I could have helped you guys. If you haven't chosen another pile, I will then see you in another reading of mine. Bye-bye. So, my lovely, beautiful pile 3, you guys have chosen this crystal as your crystal. This is the angel, I call it angel crystal, yeah. So, this is the angel crystal. Let's take a look. I have to turn on the light because it was getting too dark right now. It's yet still not even 5 o'clock where I'm at, but it's getting dark early these days. So yeah, let's take a look. Oh, this is also should be here. Let's take a look first at your oracle cards. Let's see what can you expect when it comes to this new moon. You have the third house messages. Okay. Together with pleasure, childhood, innocence. Together with rain, purification. And then you have time for a nap, together with loyal hearts. Okay, my love, let's talk about it. I don't know what's happening, but kind of the energy, I can understand it if you look also at the collective message that I was getting. Like, we are now in an energy where love and devotion, I mean, is anuradha, right? So that is the thing that's like really speaking at this moment. So definitely love came for every pile. And even if you are in a relationship or not looking for a relationship, it doesn't matter. It's about love for the self, love for your surrounding, love for the loving people around you, instead of the really true people. Okay, because as I said, in a collective, it's kind of like the unicorn kind of a love. Suddenly somebody pops up in your life and is totally hearing you out, helping you, and you be like, what does this person want from me? Nothing. That person doesn't want nothing from you than just showing true, authentic, pure, clear love. And not in, oh, lovey-dovey, let's have sexual contact. No, absolutely not. Just genuine love. Love with true connection, instead of because everybody understands love different. For everybody, love is different. Some people think, oh, for a person to love me, I must have sex with them, or that is how I show my love, by having sexual contact. Or no, for me is this and that. It doesn't matter, but this person is actually just giving genuine love without the, oh, I need to give this then in return. No, they want actually true, authentic love back. True connection of energy, instead of a give and take kind of a way. I don't know how to explain this, but that is what I'm getting for you guys. As this card is saying, innocent childhood kind of a way. Now, for you guys, my lovely, beautiful pile 3, when it comes to this new moon, it's really kind of like going to get rid of the dirt, is what I'm getting. Looking at the rain, purification, all that has been tainted because of the way of thinking that something cannot be pure, something cannot be clear, something cannot be out of energy alone. It must be, as I was saying, that is why I had to tell you, maybe because if I have to tell you something, it has always a reason. Like, for you, maybe you have a type of way of, oh, for this to happen, I must do this, or I must if a connection cannot be just a pure connection, a kind connection, you are going to see that is possible. But the way you or other people, I don't know, because this is a collective reading, might perceive it is like, oh, that person is kind to me, that person might have interest in me. No, that person just want to have a connection with you, a true loving connection with you. And that's the thing, this person, if you see this person do that with everybody, you might think, oh, that person is kind of like fake, because they are nice with everybody. Nobody can be nice with everybody. You cannot like anybody. It's like this because I call it unicorn energy in the collective. But for you guys, it's giving me that if this is you being the unicorn, people might perceive you as, fake, or you want something from them, or kind of like it's impossible. Where if you look at the childhood and loyal heart and the pleasure card and the third house, that's the messages, that's your siblings, your younger siblings, it's just love, it's just playful, it's just without weird, it's just kind. And it's like maybe you kind of like was having trouble with receiving such a person's in your life, or you went through stuff where they have tainted your perspective of innocence, that you be like, no, in my life that never happens. People are never kind to me just to be kind to me. There's always something, and that is what I'm seeing with the purification, that is the mud that is going to get cleared off of you, because they have tainted you with a negative way of seeing how beautiful love can be, or how pure a person can be, how innocent life actually is. So for some of you, you might get a message from a childhood friend, or you might get a message from your younger siblings, a connection coming, in that kind of a way. Let's take a look at your tarot. Let's see what more you need to receive. You have the Chariot together with the Four of Swords, together with the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Beautiful cards, yeah. But it's the second time now that I see meditation and time for a nap. It's giving me the second time, like, really take your rest, meditate and contemplate. You guys, your spiritual team might want to give you a message through meditation, but or through in your sleep. They might give you messages that you can use to go further with it, in that kind of a way is what I'm getting. Looking at the Chariot, that is the Cancerians. It's giving me the water signs. Together with the third house is Gemini. You might get messages where you can kind of like work with them to victory. And it has something to do with your craft, the thing that you like and love. I do think for lots of you, if you are busy, if you have a craft and it has something to do with communication, with connection, or people. It's giving me really like lessons. Younger people also, definitely younger people. If it has to do something with younger people, there is something of you are working with younger people, or you are teaching people how to purify or cleanse themselves. There is something of bringing the innocence and the pure love and loyal heart back to people. Like you are maybe the mother figure, or the nurturer, the carer, or the loving person that they didn't have. And you might do such a work like that. This is beautiful. You guys, your spiritual team is going to give you something of an idea that you can work with children. With children of family is what I'm getting. Like traumatic experience of stuff, like their childhood, how to purify them in that kind of a way. For some of you, I do see like you might do hypnosis is what I'm getting. Let's see, for the underlying energy, what you have. You have the Seven of Pentacles for the Chariot. And for, what is this with you? Listen, the Emperor came out for every deck in a type of way. For the past deck, it came out in this card, in these cards, as the Emperor. For this for another deck, it came out as official person in another card. So I don't know what's happening, but you have the Emperor for the Four of Swords, and then for the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Seven of Swords in reverse. That's my cheating, conniving thief card, or the card that says I choose for myself. And being in reverse is a good thing because it means you choose for yourself. So I don't know, whatever you guys have been planted and working hard on it, like really continue working for that new foundation. It's like you can rest, honey. You can rest because you are going to have a great message, a good message of whomever or whatever that was really eyeing your craft. It's like, wow, this is victory, y'all. This is victory. This is beautiful. And this energy is giving me the energy of you. Like really like, oh, thank you. That energy, it's giving me like, oh, thank you. You seen what I can do, or you see my worth. Oh, thank you. And I do think it's a masculine energy that is coming towards you, and no gender specific when I say masculine energy. But this masculine energy is coming towards you and be like, oh, this is what I see. And it can be something great, something powerful. It's the energy of the masculine and the feminine, beautifully in balance, moving things forward. It's like the feminine energy finding the yin, finally find his yang. Or you might become beautifully in balance. That is really what I'm getting. Like finally, all the action, because the yang energy is taking action, is the masculine energy. And then as the yin energy, you can sit back and receive all the things, you know? So let's take a look at the hidden energy, what you can expect, because the moon always hides something. So let's take a look. What is it that the moon is hiding for you? You have the minstrel. Let your intentions be known. For the minstrel, together with, oh my, masculine and feminine. Honey, the love is all over this whole moon reading, and I'm not even shook by it, because I said in the collective, like we are in the energy of love, devotion, friendship, exploration, co-creation, you know, so it's giving me that. So as I said, even if it isn't love with you and your partner, or you be single, you be like, I don't need it, no thank you. It is love in your surrounding. So you have love, true love and fidelity. And for your tea leaves, you have house, thief, coffin. Now, don't be scared now. Don't be scared. You be like, what? What? No. What? Whatever or whomever or whatever that you have been robbed of in your life, people that have been stealing from you, things that starts and kind of like be like, wow, like that is all that you will be purified of. Looking at the rain once again, and the mud that I was seeing, talking to you guys about, that I see the whole time, a mud, like you've been tainted, like that is what is being removed of you. That negative energy, it's like we are going to cleanse it, purify it, and now you can become who you really are, fresh and pure. And for some of you, you need to clean up your house, cleanse and clear it spiritually or whatever way. There is something of, hey, let's end that and let's begin fruitful, fresh, new. You know, and I do think you guys, your spiritual team, is going to show you with this new moon a familiar person that is actually the thief in your life. For some of you. And once they have shown you that, you can then choose for yourself. Go and do for you, kind of a way. there is definitely an end to that situation. They want to end it. It is a familiar person. And what does it mean, mosaic? Because I'm getting mosaic. A mosaic. I don't know. Do you guys work with mosaic, like the windows that are tainted? You know, the tainted windows? And I'm saying it to you guys because I had to go to a meeting. Not a meeting, like how a townhouse. How do you say that? Like here in Dutch, they say gemeentehuis. Like, you know, the where you can change your driving lessons or your passport. And I remember sitting there and looking at a window, and it was a tainted window, a mosaic window. And now that I'm doing your reading, I have realized it here also. And now I cover it, so I didn't look at it anymore. But then they tell me mosaic. Is it even a mosaic window? Because often I get the message and I'll be like, you guys making me look a fool. And then it's like, no, it's not, you know. So it has a meaning for somebody. Or you have a craft that you do mosaic window, or tainted glass is what I'm getting. Or this is kind of a personal message for me, because I do have also, once again, a meeting at the townhouse, or how do you call it? So maybe I need to also pay attention. But if you also have seen like tainted glass, like really, or you have, I don't know what this means. I don't know what this means, but it's a kind of a synchronicity message. So it doesn't have a meaning. You need to kind of like puzzle it, because synchronicity messages often is a personal message from you and your guides. So it's giving me the energy of, what did come up the whole time when you were having that? So maybe if I go back to the townhouse, looking at the house together with the mosaic and the thief, maybe there is something of the official person looking at the emperor, because the townhouse is people are in power. So there might be something to do with you and the, how do you say it, you know, your town has a mayor, that situation. I don't know. There is something to do with the official person. And tainted glass. Maybe you do it for a hobby or something. But there is victory in it, though. There is nothing bad for you. It's kind of like, oh, you are going to finally be done. Or there is something that's going to be cleared. There is something that you didn't know, you are going to find out. It's going to be purified out of your life situation. So for your tea leaves, you have deep personal strength and peace that assure success. Definitely what you need. Together with purse, pay attention to your finance. And then you also have hammock. Taking vacation physically or mentally, honey. Looking at all the Four of Swords together with the take a nap. Maybe that's definitely something you need to go have a vacation, a getaway or something. And getaway doesn't mean you have to go to a whole new country. You can do it like in your own land, you know, where you live, but then hour away or something, just a getaway, you know. So you can start fresh, new, relax, and purify yourself. Make a strategy, a plan of what's next. And when you do that, do it for yourself. You know, don't do it to kind of like please other people or no. This is you and yourself. Cleansing and purifying yourself from everything that is kind of like was tainted in your life. I'm happy to see that is ending for you guys, but it didn't come without struggles though. It did not. It did not. But it's finally time for you to kind of like have the innocent life once again. You deserve it. So, my lovely, beautiful pile 3, I do hope I could have helped you guys. Your reading is kind of a personal. It has to do with something near you. Has to do with something of your neighborhood where you are at. Because I had all messages that was talking about something that be like, that's close. That's close. Looking at the townhouse, also the appointment that I had. So I'm like, why do you guys need to know that? But looking at the childhood and the third house, it's something close to you. And as I said, looking at the message that I was getting, like there is a familiar person that is your enemy. That is also what I'm seeing, like that's somebody close, So it's giving me that there is some kind of a person or a situation or a corporate staff, somebody in charge that knows a lot about you, and that is the thing that's gonna be cleared out. That's gonna end. It's going to end with that, and you are going to go in that new fresh start again with love. And it's like, oh, before you begin, let's take time for yourself. If possible, let's go on a vacation or something, or a getaway. As the third house, it doesn't have to be far, an hour away from your house, or just in your own land, go on a getaway kind of a situation. Because honey, you come from a place where people were kind of like in your life, dictating your life, and now it's time for you to put love into it, because love is definitely on this table. That being said, I do hope I could have helped you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye.